Hello everybody, a quick video. Thanks for all the comments that I've had recently, and thanks in particular for the comments that I had on tongue gremlins. A lot of you sort of really took time to give me lengthy answers, and I've kind of concluded that, you know, I'm smoking Virginias now and then again, and they're still not smoking so great, but a lot better. And the Burleys, as I kind of mentioned in that video, are doing me a lot of good, and sort of going back to the reliable Burleys kind of is really helping. And so yeah, I've kind of just concluded that it's kind of mood. Maybe I just smoked too much Virginias, maybe it was the pipe cleaners that I was using at the time, but the Burleys are saving the day, and the Virginias I smoke are tending to smoke a bit better. So there is hope. And as I said, the Burleys have saved the day. I've just popped this one actually, which is a Virginia Perique Burley, and that's an Exhausted Rooster. I've mentioned it before, and it's absolutely lovely stuff. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. I don't know if you can get a view of that. A flake, but a bit broken. Lovely, earthy, bit vinegary, fruity, chocolatey, and a bit rummish almost. Very nice stuff. I also smoked quite a lot of Cumberland. I popped a tin of Cumberland a couple of weeks ago by GLPs, and that has the same Burley Virginia. Lovely stuff. So I kind of got my Virginia flavours and I got my Burley flavours. So that's a blend that really saved the day, and I really enjoy that Cumberland. I will enjoy this Exhausted Rooster. But on that, I wanted to say, you know, I've had to sort of move some of my pipes towards Burleys. So I often get a lot of questions about, you know, what should I smoke in this pipe, or, you know, etc, etc. And I think a lot of people worry, oh, you know, will I ruin it? You know, it's very hard to ruin a pipe by smoking anything in it. And I find pipes are very much are a bit like cooking. You know, you add a bit as you go along, and so really you kind of push the pipe in the direction that you want it to go, very much like just adding to the pot as you cook. I just had some Old Joe Krantz and some Prince Albert in this, a sort of 50-50 mix, and this is a Thomas Spanu olive wood, which is a very woody herbal flavour from this kind of pipe, because it isn't briar. I find that worked well with the earthy, burly, strong OJK, and the nuttiness of the sort of sweet aromatic nuttiness of the Prince Albert. Kind of worked very well. But that was a pipe that I'd smoked Virginias in mainly before, but not a lot, and they never really worked. So I think this is going to work very well as a burley pipe. So, you know, that's actually, I wanted to talk about that a bit, that I do tend to find, you know, I have a lot of pipes. Most are for vapors, then some are for burleys, and then I have a couple for Latakia, and I have a few for aromatics. Maybe even one for aromatic, because I smoke them so rare these days. But I do find, you know, so you can push a pipe, and I've done it before. You can push a pipe from a Virginia pipe to a burley pipe, and then back again. You know, a few cleans with Q-tips dipped in some rum or whiskey or Everclear, and a few more smokes, and it'll start tasting like whatever you've smoked in it. Now, of course, it's best always to dedicate one pipe to one blend. But, you know, with this online situation, you know, we all tend to buy a lot more blends. We tend to see a lot more blends now, and we have access to a lot more blends. We have access to a lot of information, so we find out about a lot more blends. So, you know, these days modern pipe smokers tend to smoke an awful lot more blends, and some of us are forever trying and tasting new blends, whereas perhaps in your dad's or your granddad's day that was less the case. So even if you have a lot of pipes, it is just really hard to say, you know, I have 12 pipes or I have 20 pipes and I only ever smoke those blends, the 20 blends in those pipes. So it's quite difficult. So that's what I wanted to say about that. It's very hard to ruin a pipe, I find, and I find it's very easy to cook with the pipe, to kind of push it in a certain direction with the flavour, with the blends that you put in it. Obviously, you know, a Virginia Burley will go quite well in a Virginia pipe, and then if you smoke some Virginia Burley in it, then later you can smoke some pure Burley in it. So, you know, this is what I kind of mean by pushing it in the right direction, and see how it goes. On a similar note, as a designer, I thought I'd buy or pick up a designer pipe, and this is a Pierre Cardin, who's a famous French designer. I thought it's quite funny because it looks a bit like me and my hat. So as a graphic designer, I thought I would have a designer pipe, and this is particularly one of the few that actually appealed to me. So we like that. On cigars, I've smoking a few more cigars lately. It seems to be quite fashionable of late for people, like pipe friend CHS there in his recent video, smoking cigars. And I've tried these before, and these are Alonso Menendez from Brazil. Alonso Menendez, and they're very common in Brazil apparently amongst the Brazilians, and they go for about three euros here. And normally a cigar here will start at about 5. A good quality cigar will start at about 5 to about 10. I kind of gave up on the Cubans, and I smoked a Dominican, an El Credito Dominican yesterday that I bought for 6 euros, and actually it was Maduro as well, and it wasn't that nice. It wasn't as nice as these. So I'm kind of delighted that I can have a good cigar for a cheap price. So you know, 3 euros. That's only, what is that, $4? You probably only pay about $250 for if you can get these in the States, which they're quite hard. They're only really coming into the States. Brazilians aren't famous for the cigars, but they are very, very good, and they're loosely rolled, which I like, and they're sweet, and they're not too strong. Really, really like that. So there you go. That's about it on the updates. I shall be posting another video soon of the shops in the Dam. Now I wanted to give the two that had done, Hartmann Cigars and McCarthy's, I wanted to give them a little bit of time for people to actually have a look, and before I start doing some more shops. But I will do a few more. I think they were fun to do. I really enjoyed it, and it was great. And actually Hartmann gave me that cigar, and they gave me a couple of cigars, a few cigars. I said, no, you don't have to pay for them, thanks for doing the video. So that was really nice of Hartmann Cigars, and I really thank them. And you know, Martin McCarthy, he's a good guy. That was really fun to do, and I will be doing some more soon. They were really fun, and I sort of said, well, I don't want to say which is the best, because that would be unfair, but you know, all the videos I will be doing will be of all really good pipe cigar shops in Amsterdam. And if you don't, it's not just for people who might come to Amsterdam, but it's also just to show you, you know, what's out there. And particularly if you live in a small provincial town in a sort of faraway place, it's often nice for you to get a feeling of you know, what might it be like if you ever had the chance to have a nice luxury holiday in Amsterdam and buy lots of cigars. So I hope you enjoyed those. I'll be making more. Bye for now. That's my update. We'll see you all soon. Thanks for all the videos. I have a few comments to answer, so if I haven't answered your comment for a while, don't take it personal. I will be getting to you soon. Bye bye.